Hey guys, this is Mercedes, also known as That Mom here on the internet and That Mom Wellness Coach, and today we are doing a restaurant review. This is a review of Gen Korean Barbecue House in Tempe, Arizona, located in the Tempe Marketplace. They have more locations, but this was the location that we went to. I was gifted a gift card over Christmas to go with my family, so we were able to use the gift card, and we were able to add on the remainder of our price to regular, cash payment. So you can do half and half, but it was a really fun experience. We tried to go a couple times as a family, but um, the first time we tried to go as a family, they didn't have half the items. We were trying to go before my daughter's 4th birthday because, as you can see here on the screen, it says children 4 and under are free, and then children 5 to 10 years old are half price. And it also says you're only allowed to have a minimum of 2 split checks per party. And the kicker is that if one family member decides to order off the dinner menu, that's what the entire the table is charged. So they have a lunch menu, they have a dinner menu, and then they have a premium menu, which we'll show you in a second. Here is the premium menu. So the only thing with the premium menu is that even though my 3-year-old at the time, her meal was free, she was charged for the premium menu, so we did get the charge for her for the premium menu because it's the premium menu. There was a really cool deal going on, and you'll see it in the video, that my husband got a big thing of beer, and it was included with one of the things that we had ordered. So that was really awesome. I did not get to try the K ramen. I really wanted to, but we didn't try it. Here is the lunch price and the dinner price. $21.99 for lunch, and that is per person, and then $29.99 for dinner, and that's per person, and then the dinner premium surcharge is $20 extra per person. So that is just kind of base, and like I said, if one person decides that they want to order Wagyu, the whole table is getting charged for Wagyu, okay? They have a extensive menu. I thought that was a really good, really good, what's it called? The assortment of stuff. And then we have the drinks. They have alcoholic drinks and non-alcoholic drinks. I got a yogurt soda, which was really good, and my girls got the pink lemonade, which they always get. My thing is, with going through this footage, a lot of the things, because it's all in the raw state, there's only a few things that they bring to your table that are cooked. In the raw state, everything looks so similar. And while we were eating and stuff, I took little clips and stuff. You can see us moving the camera around of the different items we got, but I did not say what a lot of the items were. But we ended up getting the premium menu, and we ended up getting a lot of Wagyu, and we ended up getting a lot of the brisket and the steak, and it was really good. I think here goes our actual footage. Here we go. But I think within the actual premium menu, we got the big tomahawk thing, and we got a lot of Wagyu, and then we tried the other marinated, marbled, center cut stuff. But for the most part, we got a lot of Wagyu off the premium menu. And you see, I'm trying to do some stuff with my editing style here. So I took video from my GoPro on the table, and that's why we have this single shot setup. And then I tried to take some pictures for Instagramming, which I don't recall now if I ever actually uploaded them to Instagram. So if not, I will probably be uploading some of those to come. It was a really fun experience. So as you can see in this first clip, the plate looks really kind of clean. It is clean. They do bring them out, but they put them on the table, and then they kind of give you a minute to let it heat up while they bring out your first meat. So our server was really nice. His name was Brandon. Shout outs to Brandon at Tempe Gen. He was really sweet. He walked us through the whole experience and everything, and he gave us some really good suggestions. And it was really nice because, like you can see here, our thing started to burn a little bit, and the funniest moment. Our first thing of Wagyu was completely frozen solid. Our server thought it was a nice little chuckle, but he brought us out a second one in the meantime while that one was thawing out and everything. He saw that we were, really trying to get the most of our experience, and I feel like he really helped us get the most of our experience. As you can see, they brought out the banchan, and they brought out, you get a choice of salad, rice, and I can't remember the other thing. That's the side, but again, once everybody picks it, that's what everybody's gonna get. The banchan was really good. They had the pickle, radish, the cucumbers, the kimchi, and they also had another pickled thing. Here we go with our first thing of actual Wagyu getting up on the grill. This was the best. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I could literally eat myself silly with the Wagyu, and you can see the beer on the side. That was all my husband, guys. He drank most of that. Also, we didn't want it to go to waste. But we went at 11 o'clock in the morning when they just opened up. So when we first got there were about 6 other groups of people waiting for it to open as well. So if you want to go kind of early, get in so that you can get in and get out. You have a 2-hour window of time that you are allowed to be in there. And what we figured out was from the time that your first meat hits the table to your last meat hitting the table, that is your 2-hour time. So when we got closer to the end of our 2 hours, we noticed that our server came around a whole lot more, asking us if we wanted, more of this, more of that, anything was okay, because once it hit the table, as long as it was in the 2-hour window, it was good. It was fine. You guys can see all of the little things that are popping up all over the screen and everything was so good. The Hawaiian bacon was great. The girls enjoyed the KFC. We got the japchae. We got the oh my gosh, this is another funny part, that we dropped our first cheesy corn, but it worked out fine. They ended up changing out our plate, no problem. We just asked if we can get the plate changed out. They change out the plates quite regularly through the experience, because all of the fats and the marinades and everything will make for flare-ups and everything. And as you can see, this table is kind of small. This is a booth table, and this is where they put us. There is a long table in the middle of the room. There are a couple long tables, and they had more of like a space, if you guys would call it a space. I would definitely ask for a long table the next time we go, because we're a little bit on the fluffier side, and we definitely saw them fitting a lot of fluffy people into these little spaces, which made us feel a little bit better that other people were kind of having an issue cramming into these spaces. And so I would definitely ask for a bigger table. And then, as you can see, the plates are these long rectangle plates. So that was kind of hard as well, because like I said, not a whole bunch of stuff fit on the table. The big shared plates that you can see back there, the kimchi rice, that was a nice big plate. And then the plate of the Korean fried chicken, that was also a really nice big plate that came out and everything. We were wondering if what was coming out on the plate was like just a serving, but it's a big enough serving that, like, if you want to order 2 sides of the Wagyu to begin with, then that is probably your best bet, because if you have a group like of us of 5 people, the 2 servings of the Wagyu was enough to give a couple pieces per. So yeah, and then the other plates like the gyoza and the rice cakes, they had about 6 pieces a plate. And of course the katsu fish had 1 nice big piece of fish on the plate, and then that's what you can see right here, them cutting in the background, the katsu fish. It was really good. We got like 4 of those by the end of the day. Also tried the cheese katsu, which was like there's like a piece of pork in it, and that was really good as well. Like I said, the girls really like the Korean fried chicken, the KFC. Oh, here's a nice little shot inserted of the wagyu and everything. I don't know where to put some of these shots, so I just kind of put them in. Um, but also, did I mention that we got like 4 things of cheesy rice or cheesy corn? That was really good. Now, when we went, they did not have any of the radish paper or rice paper, which is on their menu, but they were out of it that day. And then, so we got the regular white rice, but since we got the kimchi fried rice, I would suggest that if you guys are looking at the menu and you are gonna get like the Korean, like the kimchi fried rice and stuff like that, definitely don't grab the white rice. Get something else like the salad or something to go with it, because that's a lot of rice and the meat does fill you up. And that's one of my husband's takeaways from this whole experience, was that the experience was really good, but since it's a really meat heavy meal, they do have vegetables and everything like that, but when you go, you want to try all of these things. So I'm sorry, vegetarians and vegans, this is probably not a restaurant for you guys. If you guys go with friends, you're still going to pay the same price as your meat eating friends, even if you're not eating meat. So this is probably not the place for you guys to go. But like as a family, this was really fun. And there's some of the chidal, I think, that we just kind of showed, and some chicken. And as you can see, and like I mentioned before, everything is raw. The things that are not raw are the KFC, the mandu. There's also some fried calamari. Oh, there's the mandu in the background. The katsu, of course, is not raw. There's a good couple things that are not raw. So if you are a little bit hesitant about making sure you get stuff up to the right temperature, and like I said, you have a 2 hour window, so it's not super, it doesn't take a super long time. You can see that this big rib has been on our burner the longest, but it was also the big premium rib, so it's a really big piece. And then the chicken and everything that we're adding, it was all so good. Kid friendly. So I mentioned that my oldest was in total heaven, just trying everything, because we like to try things. We like to broaden um, our horizon when it comes to food and everything like that. So she was really down to try stuff. My youngest, she basically ate the fried stuff and some of the meats that we gave her, but she wasn't into the exotic stuff. She ate some of the japchae, some of the glass noodles, which I thought she would. So I ordered the girls the japchae to begin with. My oldest did not like the texture of the noodles because it's that chewy glass noodle, so she was not thrilled with that, but she did eat some. The baby did eat a lot more of that than she did. And it was funny because I was telling my husband that, I was like, because what you don't finish by the end of the meal, it's like an extra charge for uneaten food. So if like you're done and you're ready to walk away, and then you notice that you have uneaten food, you're gonna get a charge for that. Or at some point, I don't know how they exactly decide, but if there's a lot of food left on your guys' plates, then yeah, you're gonna get a charge for that. We ate as much as we could, and it was kind of funny because in the beginning I was like, okay, so, who's gonna be the food, finisher? And I was like, I'll try to finish as much as I can. So we were trying to be really good about what we ordered to make sure that what we ordered we could finish, which I should be like that at any buffet restaurant, to be quite honest, because a lot of those buffet restaurants are now starting to charge people for uneaten food. And so you just really don't want to overdo it and waste stuff, because that's not good in any climate, especially this, food crisis climate with a lot of places and stuff. So definitely heed that warning, and I don't know what the charge is. because we did not get that charge. We finished a lot of the food, as much of the food as we could. I think there were like maybe a thing of rice left over that I think my 4-year-old didn't quite eat. But like I said, definitely if you're looking into getting some of the starchier dishes, look at the other dishes you're getting to make sure that you can actually eat it all. There's a lot of seafood on the menu. There's shrimp on the menu. We just didn't get the shrimp. We were told to try the bulgogi. We were told to try the chidal. We were told to try the brisket, and of course the steak and the wagyu, and it was so good. And then lately with the gals at my work, I've been hearing that there's another place that opened up a new chain that is like this one but also better than this one, so maybe we'll go and try that. Like I said, we got a gift card to come here, so we ended up paying less than $100 cash. Oh, here's them changing the plates, which is really nice to see. I make sure to try to catch that. um, we so me and my husband decided that this would be a place to go back to again, but for us, I feel like we would go back maybe as a date to just do less people at the table, because like I said, the table is really crowded. And then if we do go back as a family, which we definitely will go back as a family, we're not going to do the premium menu. We're just going to do the normal menu and everything. And it's going to be, because a lot of the food that we did get was off of the regular dinner menu, and it was really good. So we could see ourselves going back and just eating from the regular lunch or dinner menu. And then it still says kids 4 and under are free. So my baby is 4, my oldest is 13, so she's a full adult price, but at least we still get some sort of discount for the toddler, which is really good because, like I said, the girls really enjoyed it. Oh, you can see another dish of KFC in the background. But like I said, the girls really, really enjoyed it. They, broadened their minds, and they broadened what they would try. And my oldest was really surprised at a lot of the stuff that she tried. But I definitely know that maybe 3 dishes is what my 4-year-old is going to eat. Maybe those 3 dishes, along with some extra meats on the side. So yeah, so all in all, I give Jen Korean barbecue, like I said, an overall 9 out of 10 earlier. I think I would give the food, because I really did enjoy the food, I would give the food a full 10 out of 10. I would give the experience a whole 10 out of 10. I am deducting points on the table because I think the table and us trying to figure out the whole thing kind of brought the score down just a little bit, but our server made up for that, so the server gets points back. Definitely, if you're going and it's your first time, tell your server it's your first time. That is one of the really good pieces of advice I can give you guys. And let me know if you guys do try this location or other locations, and what you thought. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.